What's up everyone, welcome to this video. Today we finally have the Goalkeeper Showtime directing defense special skill that is available. We have the token and we get to pick which goalkeeper we're gonna get. So we're gonna have a look at that. We're gonna see who is the best amongst all of these, and we're gonna have a quick look also at the new player packs that are available. We get here a chance deal. Galatasaray is the champion, and I guess they are probably a partner club of Konami. And so we get one of their free players, like we got players for Barcelona and Bayern Munich. And here we have this week Showtime pack, Japanese stars, with Endo from Liverpool here. Let's have a quick look at this card. Defensive mid, destroyer. He's a little bit on the smaller side, 178, but he looks like a decent card. What's his skill? Fortress. We have Tanaka here with phenomenal pass. Let's have a look here. Looks like a decent box-to-box midfielder. And then the last one here, it's Maeda, a winger. Let's have a look at his stats here. These seems like decent cards, but perhaps they're more meant for the Japanese markets, because we don't really have many events with Japanese players, but I think over there they do. So perhaps like the J-League packs, these are meant for the Japanese players. So let's have a quick look here. Let's go in the objectives. If you go in the objectives, you will get, if you have done all the objectives last week, now you get an objective for logging in the game. You get the 10 objectives to get this selection contract, and we're gonna get that. We're gonna go there and have a look at all those goalkeepers to figure out which one is the best. Here we go. And what else is new here? We have the Encore Player of the Week pack. A lot of players here. How many of them do we have? 32 players from previous Player of the Week packs. And they're back now. You get a chance to get those players if perhaps you've missed them. Some good, pretty good cards here. Haaland, an interesting one. Mo Salah, Jude Bellingham, Declan Rice. Who else is there? Cristiano Ronaldo, the bicycle kick card here, a nice one. And who else? Luka Modric. Then down the line, perhaps players you don't want to get, but a few interesting cards, especially this Haaland here is a pretty good poacher. But what we want to do now, of course, more than this free Galatasaray player that we have got, it is the directing goalkeeper, directing defense player. And the question now becomes for everyone who to pick among those four goalkeepers. And right off the bat, let's be honest, these goalkeepers, yes, they're interesting because they're Showtime cards. They have the skill directing defense, a new skill, but all things considered, these are not really good goalkeepers. They get 96 rating here. They're not going to be nearly as good as the epic booster goalkeepers that came out in recent week, like Peter Schmeichel or Petr Cech. But if you are a free-to-play player, and this is my free-to-play account, so it's going to matter a lot for me here, then you're gonna have perhaps to play with this guy, and then it's gonna matter a lot which guy you pick. So let's have a quick look here at the players. Jordan Pickford here, 83 rated. He's an offensive goalkeeper. What matters with him? He's 185. So, in terms of size, he's like decent, but he's not that tall. He's jumping at 67 here. He's going to be below 90 once he's fully trained. And the rest of the stats are going to be around the 90 mark. But his goalkeeping awareness, once he's fully trained, is going to go up to 95, I think. And he's going to be one of the keepers that have the highest goalkeeping awareness. And that's going to matter a lot. On top of that, he plays in the Premier League, which means that you can use him in the events. And for me, that really means that he's going to be the most useful goalkeeper on this. Now, I would have preferred a defensive goalkeeper, but the fact that you can actually play with him during the events, it's going to be a huge bonus, because I don't see him as being, the end game goalkeeper for me, even on this free-to-play account. Further down the line, I hope I can get a better, perhaps an epic booster card that is going to be my main goalkeeper. But to play the English League event, then this guy is probably going to be the guy that I'm going to pick. Now, the second one here is Livakovic. Livakovic, 187, so a little bit taller. He's going to have basically similar stat. He's going to be perhaps a little less in terms of goalkeeping awareness, but he is a defensive goalkeeper. So perhaps his size and the fact that he's a defensive goalkeeper is going to make him slightly, and I say slightly, really not a lot better than Pickford, but he plays in the Turkish league, and essentially you're never going to be able to use this guy in events. And further down the line, even if you're a free-to-play player and you get a better goalkeeper than him, then you're never going to use him again. Whereas Pickford, perhaps you will use him again for the English club events. Then you have the next two goalkeepers that I don't think a lot of people are going to pick. You have Diogo Costa, also offensive, also on the smaller size at 186. His stats are going to be slightly lower than the two previous goalkeepers. And then he's going to play in the Portuguese league. So I would say, unless you're a fan of Portugal or you really like this guy, he's probably not the guy that you would want. And the last one, Martin Paes here, he doesn't even have a club in Europe. You're never going to use him in any club events. He's on the taller side, though he's the tallest one of all these goalkeepers. He is also a defensive goalkeeper. But overall, his rating is going to be lower than the other guys. As you can see, they're all 96. He's going to be 95. I don't think these last two goalkeepers should be considered. It's really going to be between Pickford and Livakovic. And for me, the main pick is going to be Jordan Pickford. And I'm going to show you my team quickly here so you can have a look. So this is not it. This is the reserve. Let's see. I'm going to go here. This is the team that I play here on this free-to-play account. As you can see, I got Michael Owen and Batistuta at the last worldwide selection contract. I got them. And, I'm missing, of course, a good goalkeeper here. I'm playing with the old Ter Stegen from the nomination contract from a while back. And he wasn't bad at all. And it is time now. He's only 98 rated. It's about time that I pick someone else. And to replace him here, I'm going to pick Jordan Pickford. And as I said, the reason for that is that Pickford is going to be able to play English club events. And so down the line, once I get a better goalkeeper, perhaps he will not be a goalkeeper from the English league. Who knows? And so no matter what, Jordan Pickford, I can use him in these events. I can use him to play. And he's, in my opinion, the best. Perhaps, Dominik Livakovic is slightly better, but not as useful in the game. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna pick Jordan Pickford here. Let's go. And a little animation here. Jordan Pickford. I've received him. We're gonna lock this guy. And you know, I think this is the best decision. You know, like I said, perhaps Livakovic slightly better, but I don't think that you know, this is not an end game goalkeeper. Even if you're a free-to-play player, you know, there will be better goalkeeper that will come down the line, and eventually you're going to get some better cards. So don't sweat it too much. Let's put Pickford here in the team. Don't sweat it too much. You know, it's not, you know, such an important decision. Of course, it is. You know, if you're a free-to-play player, it's gonna matter because you're gonna play with this guy for a little bit. But you know, sometime down the line, you will get a chance to get another goalkeeper, even as a free-to-play player. But for now, you know, it's going to be Jordan Pickford for me. And I'm gonna see. I'm gonna make perhaps a review of this guy sometime later, once I get to play a couple of matches with him to see really what's his level. But anyway, guys, that is it. You can now pick your directing defense goalkeeper, the Showtime card from Konami, with your selection contract. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like, and I will see you all on the next one. Peace.
Hit me with that like, and sub to the channel. Hit me with that like, and click the effing bell. Click that bit, alright. The algo recommends, for she gon' like. The algo knows you well. Hit me with that like, subscribe to the channel. Hit me with that like, and click the effing bell.